because he's consuming
Well,
a
what
lot
would
of the
be a
road
better way to
issue.
entertain your son? Come to a council
Yes, I
meeting.
did. Thank you so much, Mark.
And listen to you, no less. I mean, yeah. Hey, Jerry.
That would annoy me. I'd bring that up
So
because
the BNSF crew is here, and they'll start
3 times
actually
the road
laying the
space.
track.
I have one person that signed up to speak. If you're here and you're wanting to speak to the council, be sure to visit our city clerk and get a form. Thank you.
Okay.
yeah.
It's just this ring of death.
Yeah, I did mine at home. It took forever.
Yeah, I don't know what's.
I love y'all's lights.
I had mine up and then it just went away.
I get my emails come on my phone, but then when I get on this,
My parents do it too. It's pretty. Yeah, I believe.
Okay, it is 6:30, and I will call to order the city council meeting for September 2nd. Would you call the roll, please?
Kathy Griffith. Here. Sid Porter.
Here.
Melissa Hunt.
Here.
Louis Williams.
Here.
Adam Webb.
Here.
Rob Clark.
Here.
Mark Ham.
Here. We have the flag ceremony, which is going to be led by Girl Scout Troop 798. So, Sadie, if you'll come on up and give us some instructions.
Will the audience please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Audience, you may be seated.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We appreciate the involvement that the Girl Scouts have been showing. Item D is we have a couple of presentations. We want to honor Gary Luno for his 18 years of service on the Planning Commission. And we also want to recognize Ralph Sherrard for his years. Let me look at the, Mr. Sherrard has served for 24 years on the Planning Commission, and 12 of those years he was the chairman on that commission. I know he's also served on the Board of Adjustment and the CDBG committee. So he has been very active in his municipal government and just in the city of Moore as a whole. And then Luno, he has served as on 18 years on our planning commission, and the past 11 years he's served as the secretary of that commission. So if you gentlemen wouldn't mind coming on up, and we'd like to present you with just a small token where we can say thank you, because as you may or may not know, those positions pay zero. It's just something that people have done because of their love and their commitment to Moore, Oklahoma. So let me come present these awards to you.
And I started my service with the City of Moore on the Planning Commission and served with both of these gentlemen, and it was a pleasure, and thank you for all your service.
Yep. Thank you. I've served with them too.
Gary? Yes, sir. Alex is for you. Okay. And here's the letter. Thank you. And thank you very much for your, just for serving the board all these years and just being a dedicated, responsible resident of our community. We really do appreciate you and all that you've given us. Yes, sir. Did you want to say anything? You get two awards, one for serving on the Planning Commission and one for serving on the Board of Adjustment. And as I said, you've served in other capacities in our municipal government as well. And I happen to go to church with Ralph and have known him for a lot of years. So
Probably 45 at
probably,
least.
yes. When his adult children were just little kids. Now they're all grown up with their own families. So again, just really thank you from the bottom of our hearts for just serving more. And again, there is no compensation in this. I even tried for us to buy you guys dinner. Our city attorneys do that. So maybe I'll take y'all out to dinner or something. But thank you so much for
Okay.
your commitment to serving more.
You're quite welcome.
Yes, sir. Thank
Quite
you.
welcome. chairman of the Planning Commission and also Board of Adjustments, probably the easiest job that there is at the city of Moore, because with Elizabeth and with Nora and Lauren, they vet everything well in advance of it ever getting to us. You know, we still go out and do our due diligence and look at what's before us, and then try to make sure that the decisions that we make are best for the citizens of Moore and not just necessarily one or two individuals. So, but a lot of times when we leave a meeting, there's one group that's very happy and there's another group that's not very happy. So, it's really been a pleasure dealing with the city. I know previously when I started, Paula Morris was chairman. Unfortunately, she passed away. And Gary Woodard then became chairman. Unfortunately, he passed away. C.D. Payne did go ahead and leave early without passing away, but then Lynn Stedman, he preceded me and he passed away. So I'm glad that I'm not having to wait to die. But thank you very much for the recognition. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And briefly, I would also just say how blessed we are in Moore to have such a good city council, good commissions and boards. And as somebody had, or I think Ralph had said, is that it's never about us. It's about what's best for the city of Moore. None of us have our own agendas. We want to put the city first and everybody that lives here. And if that's kind of how we make our decisions. So it's an honor to get to be our mayor. I know they're thrilled to get to serve on the city council, and we appreciate people in our community stepping up to say, yes, I'll serve in that role. So thanks again very much. Item 2 will be our consent docket.
Make a motion, we approve item 2, alpha A through D.
Second.
We have had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith,
Yes.
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item consent docket passes. Item 3 is receive a report on the 2024-2025 storm water quality program.
Good evening, Mayor, council members. I am Lauren Purcell. I'm an associate planner with the Community Development Department. The City of Moore is regulated under the OKR04 general permit as an MS4 Phase 2 operator. As part of this permit, the city carries out certain stormwater activities, and this is a summary of some of the activities from this fiscal year. Under public education, staff conducted some outreach to the Heritage Trails Elementary School to the 5th and 6th graders. A total of 175 students were able to see our stormwater, or our watershed demonstration and participate in it. Staff also was able to go to the Oasis Summer Camp and reach out to about 150 campers as well this summer, or this past summer. The city hosted 2 collection events, one in fall, one in spring, for paper shredding and electronic waste at our recycle center. We posted public educational topics on social media, covering issues such as fertilizer use, general stormwater tips, and proper after mowing cleanup for grass clippings. We work continuously with OKC Hazardous Waste Facility to provide a location for more residents to dispose of hazardous waste products. Under our industrial stormwater runoff program, the requirement is at least 50% of the industrial sites are to be inspected. Staff was able to inspect 66% of the industrial sites, including the Moore wastewater treatment plant. And we were also able to work with a city contractor to complete a stormwater pollution prevention plan for the wastewater treatment plant. Under illicit discharge and the elimination program, there is a hotline that is posted on the website. People can call in or they can post a message through the website, through an email. There were 35 total stormwater complaints received this year, or the past fiscal year, and all of those were either responded to or inspected within 24 hours. All appropriate city vehicles carry spill kits now, as well as identification cards for illicit discharge or common pollutants. 6 of these spill kits were already used this fiscal year. We conducted inspections of outfalls and dry weather field screening locations to assess conditions. Water samples were collected and all were found to be within the normal ranges. We were also able to purchase a Hariba U50 series water probe to take quarterly water samples, as well as purchase Nalgene stormwater sampling bottles for capturing samples during larger stormwater events. Under our construction site stormwater runoff, staff is required to inspect active construction sites for erosion and sediment control a minimum of once a month. We do those weekly, and we have conducted a total of 1,148 stormwater inspections. New construction sites this year include 9 commercial sites, 2 multifamily, and 96 single-family sites. And there are currently 15 active land disturbance permits as we talk. Our post-construction runoff, once a construction site is completed, MORE is required to inspect 50% of privately owned structural BMPs. Those are the BMPs that are left behind permanently to collect stormwater. Staff inspected all 115 private and public detention ponds, with only 1 violation noted. These include city parks, HOAs, and other privately owned areas. City staff also completed an audit from the Department of Environmental Quality through the state on October 9th. DEQ covered site inspections as well as the operations of our MS4 municipal sites. City staff will continue to use DEQ staff as a resource to ensure a smooth stormwater management program in the city of Moore. Our future goals to continue building a public education program with the plan of conducting more school-age classroom presentations, work to build the post-construction notification and inspection program, and enlist the help of privately owned detention ponds to do self-inspections and report those to the city. And we will continue staff training and stakeholder education on the importance of stormwater. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Are there any questions? Do we need to receive this report, or is there any action on our part? Just to receive the report?
Just receive it.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Item 4 is receive the minutes of the June 10th, 2025 Planning Commission meeting.
Make a motion, we approve the, or, we gotta hear them? Okay, this is new, so. All right. I'll hold my tongue.
Yeah, this item is for discussion because it is unusual. The planning commissioners present at the June 10th meeting totaled 6, but 2 of those members that we just heard from were cycled off of the commission in August. All the new members and absent planning commission members abstained from the voting on the minutes, which is counted as a no vote. So that's why the vote is 4 to 5. It didn't say that here, but the vote was 4 to 5. But just to note, all of the members who were present at the June 10th meeting did vote in favor of the minutes.
So we just need to.
We need a motion to approve the minutes, or
Receive the minutes, yes.
receive the minutes? Okay.
I make a motion that we receive the minutes.
Second that.
Had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Sid Porter,
Yes.
Melissa Hunt,
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark,
Yes.
Kathy Griffith,
Yes,
Mark Ham.
Yes.
thank you.
Item passes. Item 5 is consider authorizing the budgeted purchase of First Due, an all-in-one software platform from Locality Media, Inc., doing business as First Due in the amount of $34,950 as a sole source provider.
Mayor and council, our current electronic records management system is at end of life. That where we collect our incident reports, inspections, all that type of stuff, training. So we suggest First Due as the replacement for this. Regarding the sole source of First Due, they offer the same similar components that many other providers offer. What sets them apart and makes them unique is they go on to provide an electronic drag and drop command board that we use on a majority of our incident scenes to maintain accountability for our personnel. They provide a dynamic pre-incident planning component that's very unique and nobody else provides, that would mark like fire suppression, hookup locations, hazardous materials in businesses, contact numbers, all of that kind of stuff. And then they have a component called Community Connect, which would allow us to reach out to our citizens and they could mark things on their address, such as functional needs that would notify our responding units en route that would be flagged on their property. We recommend approval, and I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Does it have the ability to import historical data from the other system?
It will, in a PDF format, probably won't be able to exercise it as much as we want, but it will import it.
But you can maintain the data? Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Sounds good. I'll make a motion we approve.
Second.
Had the motion and the second. Would you call the vote?
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. Item 6, consider declaring one Phoenix hydraulic rescue tool set, more particularly described in Exhibit A, as surplus and authorized sale by auction.
Mayor and Council, this item was received on a truck back in the 2000 era. The truck has been donated. We've kind of maintained the equipment but unable to use it for many years. It's obsolete. We can't find parts for it. We suggest auctioning this item off.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
We've had a motion and a second. Would you call the vote?
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. Item 7 is consider authorizing the budgeted purchase of a new phone system for the city in the amount of $319,023.58 from Chickasha Telecom, utilizing state contract number ITSW 1006.
Mayor and Council, our current phone system the manufacturer has said they will no longer support it, provide sales on it, or licensing. So we need to move forward with replacing that so that we can still receive updates on phone systems.
Well, and Brooks, I'm sorry, I meant to ask you questions about this, but I had forgotten. So maybe, is this going to meet, I'm assuming that it will because it's before us, but it's going to meet the needs that the city has? I know that there have been some instances, people might call the city and goes somewhere and nobody answers. We don't know where the call is going. And we've had some issues with our current phone system. Is this going to address those?
Yes, it will. The main ones that we are currently experiencing is with Public Works, just with the staffing of Public Works. So this would eliminate that and enable them to help the ladies that answer phone calls at Public Works able to answer that more effectively. Would be one of the things that this would address.
And this will be a citywide system? So it'll
Citywide
be in
system.
all of the departments. And will we install this, or?
It will be
do they
installed.
do it?
Chickasaw will install it, yes.
Okay.
Does it give us growth capacity?
It's pretty much cut and paste. So it's what is replacing what we currently have. This is a Cisco product, which is what the federal government uses. So I'm assuming that they are going to still maintain their support of the products, considering that the federal government is not going to give up on it anytime soon. So
Very good. Thank
at least we can purchase upgrades on it.
you. Okay.
Okay, we just need a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Would you call the vote, please?
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. Item 8 is consider awarding bid number 2026-001, bid A for materials only for the Moore WWTP Affluent Sewer Force Main Relocation Improvements, OTA project number EWC-28103A, JP 3710038 to ISCO Industries. All of those numbers meant something. Inc., in the amount of $4,652,807.70 as the lowest, most responsive bidder.
Most importantly, those numbers mean that the Oklahoma Turnpike Authority will reimburse us once we receive the
Fantastic.
material. Mayor and council, items 8 and 9 are companion items, and they deal with the wastewater treatment plant discharge lines. The current lines happen to be just north of Indian Hills Road, where the new turnpike will be be constructed between I-35 and I-44, and so therefore we have to relocate our sewer lines to address our discharge from the wastewater treatment plant. The treated water goes to a tributary to the Canadian River. Item 8 is dealing mainly, well, because of that process, we're buying the materials first ahead of time, because the delivery time on some of the materials is anywhere from 240 to 365 days. And this will allow us to have the materials when we're ready to start the construction, which is anticipated sometime after the first of the year. Item 8 is for the pipe material. The lowest responsive bidder was ISCO Industries Incorporated, and we would recommend approval as the low responsive bidder.
Okay, make a motion, we approve?
Second.
We've had the motion and the second. Would you call the vote?
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. Item 9 is consider awarding bid number 2026-001, bid B for materials only for the Moore WWTP Affluent Sewer Force Main Relocation Improvements, OTA project number EWC 28103A, JP 37100338 to Milford in the amount of $806,041.60 as the lowest, most responsive bidder.
Item 9 deals mainly with the valves that are going to be installed as part of the project, and recommend award to Milford, who is, they're out of Okarche, and they were the lowest responsive bidder.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Item 10 is consider approval of budget supplements for FY 2025-2026 for multiple funds to carry over prior year's open purchase orders.
Mayor and council, this budget amendment is for FY '26, and it is to carry over the open purchase orders at the end of FY '25 for various products and services that had not been completed at the end of the year. They're ongoing, so we're carrying the money over into FY '26. Wait, the purchases. Recommend approval.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Had the motion and second, you can call the vote.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item carries. Item 11 is consider approval of FY 24-25 budget supplement to the MPWA for additional water and refuse collections, the Special Revenue Fund, Fund 8, to budget funds received from donations, Police Department and Fire Department, and grant funds, Debt Service Fund 9, additional interest and ad valorem taxes to the 1/8 cent dedicated sales tax fund, Fund 11, for additional sales tax, interest in prior year collections to the 1/2 cent dedicated sales tax fund, Fund 12, for additional sales tax, SRO reimbursement and prior year collections, and the 1/4 cent dedicated sales tax fund, Fund 13, to budget additional sales tax and interest collections in the current and previous years.
Mayor and council, as you see in the list, there were a number of revenues that came in above collections last year, some with specific purposes like some of the donations. This budget amendment will utilize those funds for the various projects and operating expenditures for which they're intended. I'd be happy to take any questions if you have any. Staff would recommend approval.
Make a motion to approve?
Second?
We've had the motion and the second. Would you call the vote?
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes, item passes. Thank you. At this time, we're going to recess the city council meeting and convene the Moore Public Works Authority meeting. Item 12 is the consent docket.
Make a motion, we approve the consent docket items A through D.
Second.
We've had the motion and second. Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. At this time, we'll recess the Moore Public Works Authority meeting and convene the Moore Risk Management meeting. Item 13 is the consent docket.
Make a motion to approve consent dockets item A and B.
Second?
Would you call the vote?
Kathy Griffith.
Yes.
Sid Porter.
Yes.
Melissa Hunt.
Yes.
Louis Williams.
Yes.
Adam Webb.
Yes.
Rob Clark.
Yes.
Mark Ham.
Yes. Item passes. We'll recess the Moore Risk Management meeting and reconvene the City Council meeting. Item 14 is new business, Citizens Forum. I did have one person sign up, and that is
Mark Jones.
Mark Jones. Are you here, Mark? Yeah, yes, sir. If you'll just come on up. And is it 3 minutes or 5? I can never remember. Okay. And just as a reminder, this is his opportunity to speak. We won't be able to comment on anything you say, but we can definitely listen.
Okay.
And if you would, yeah, if you just give us your address, and you'll have 5 minutes.
Okay, my name's Mark Jones. I live at 3313 Carroll Circle here in Moore, Oklahoma. I live right next to where the new Broadmoor Heights addition is being built. My understanding was that this was going to not flood our neighborhood in Estelle's Country Club Estates. I thought there was going to be like a surgical procedure for developing the property and limit water drainage into our neighborhood. Since they started, it's been nothing but water, water, water. I got the plat for everything. And every time I look at it, there's a new place for water to leak from Broadmoor Heights onto Southeast 33rd that runs directly down to my house. I'm the only out. I live by the flume that goes on out to Broadway. They built the pond, and that's kind of been an issue too with all the silt. There is so much silt in our neighborhood, it's just backed up in our street. I'm just asking for some help, someone to take a look at this and see, is there a way to limit the water that is coming from this new addition into our addition? Because we have our own standalone addition, had its own drainage plan. But it looks like everywhere I look, there's an easement place for water to be drained into Southeast 33rd to come straight to my house. Water's always about timing, and there's no timing. There are flumes that were constructed many, many years ago, but they weren't constructed to handle the flow that is now going to be directed at 33rd Street. There was a golf course parking lot. The ground was hilly. Now it's flat, and the fall all goes to this one flume. But then there are other places where you can see in the maps that they're being allowed to use Southeast 33rd Street as just a drain for, our addition has just become a drain now for Broadmoor Heights. I brought a bunch of, my daughter printed all this up. I'm not a computer person, but she printed like 12 of these. and I'd like to leave them with you and just for y'all to be able to take a look at. And just overall, I don't even understand any of this. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a developer, but I am logical. And logic tells me that this is not the way to do this, in my opinion. I would never do this to another person, and I would
Am I allowed to ask a question?
really extremely hate it being done to me, so. If you guys could take a look at it and see if there's any changes.
You can give him here and we'll take one and pass him down if that works.
Great.
Just 7 for us.
Okay.
Yes, and that's Ward 3, isn't it? Is that over in Ward 3? Oh, that's Ward 1?
And is his phone number on
Yeah.
Okay.
So your your representatives are here, so after the meeting, they can visit with you, and I'll come down and visit with you a little bit more. We'll look at these and make sure city manager has them, and we'll take a look at it.
There is also a video link, sir, that was emailed to the clerk so that y'all could kind of get a look at just one of the trouble places. But now it's like it's this whole new edition of springing leaks that I never knew they could spring leaks and send water your way. So anyway, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
For coming up here. Item B, items from the city council trustees. We just have one. I just want to recognize a special guest in our audience, and many of you, or some of you may know him. He was a math teacher over at Highland East Junior High for a long time, and he's been involved with our Veterans Memorial Park, and it's Mr. Jimmy Carter. So Jimmy, if you just wave at us. Thank you. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. I went to Highland West, but he and I did go to church together. So he was a Cougar and I was a Panther. Does anybody else have anything?
Yes, on August 25th, I had the pleasure to attend the award ceremony with the police and the fire department presenting these awards, and I just wanted to recognize the individuals that received these awards. Meritorious Service with Risk Medal for July 31st, 2025 was a burglary suspect with a knife incident. Master Sergeant Benjamin Barnes, Officer Joel Hendershot, Sergeant William Lentz, Master Sergeant Jeremy Lewis, Staff Sergeant Austin Shetler. Meritorious Service with Risk Medal for an April 19th, 2025 flood, Lieutenant Carlos Robinson. Life-Saving Award for a possible suicidal involvement with a juvenile, Sergeant William Lentz. Letter of recognition, April 19th, 2025 flood, the dispatchers, Sarah Anasari, Jessica Bozart, Grayson Christensen, Kiera Grady, Sue McKenzie, who was the dispatch lead, Rael Miller, and Tessa Radford. Letter of recognition, April 19, 2025 flood, those on patrol, Officer Jason Babbitt, Detective Jeremy Ballard, Officer Esmeralda Carter, Officer Alex Dos Santos, Officer Caitlin Phelan, Officer Jana Harold, Officer Jordan Henderson, Detective Brandon Hicks, Detective Jason Landrum, Officer Christopher Mutter, Officer Ryan Rumsey, Lieutenant Eric Thomas, Lieutenant Joe Williams, Officer Cody Williamson. And with the fire department, that was the police department. With the fire department, April 19, 2025 Swift Water incident, Corporal Ace Parshami, Medal of Courage and Life Saving. Corporal Jacob Bell, Medal of Courage and Life Saving. Major Alex Marin, Life Saving. Corporal Quentin Zyma, Life Saving. Lieutenant Joe Williams, Moore Police Department, Life Saving. June 4th, 2024, Swiftwater incident. Major Sean Nidell, Medal of Courage and Life Saving. Lieutenant Sean Coffey, Medal of Courage and Life Saving. Corporal Caleb Holland, Medal of Courage and Life Saving. Corporal Tristan Marty, Medal of Courage and Life Saving. On May 1st, 2025, we had a CPR incident. Award for that that received that was Lieutenant Adam Sullivan, Corporal Tyler White, Corporal Tanner Toney, recruit firefighter Ryan Weller. On April 29, 2024, another CPR. Major Dustin Davis, Corporal Tyler Kelly, Corporal Tyler White. And on May 27, 2025, a little different, this was a baby delivery. Major Alex Marin and Corporal Quentin Zyma. Want to, as Mayor Ham said, the City of Moore is blessed by many people, and we are blessed by our first responders. And just want to say thank you. I believe we are blessed.
Yeah, thank you, Rob.
I just wanted to, a couple Saturdays ago, we had the big Moore War 5K race in town, and I want to thank the many volunteers that came out and the city staff and city employees. Everybody did a phenomenal job. It was pretty good weather. It got a little hot, but everybody had a good time. And it's pretty neat when you see a community like Moore all come together, which we've always done, but come together and when we can smile and laugh and have a good time and be there for one another. And just, I'm going to echo again what everybody, the mayor says and Councilman Clark, that we just have great people in this town, great employees, and we're just so blessed. And I just want to thank everybody, thank the runners, and thank the Moore schools for all their help. And it's just neat when a community can come together with the schools and we can all get out there and do it. But thank you for everybody, Gold Star. So.
And you failed to mention, we had the best water stop.
Well, that's true. And Deidre, thank you for asking me and telling me all about this too. So.
That's good. Thanks, everybody. And then items from City Trust Manager.
Mayor and Council, BNSF's track crew is in town now to build the shoe fly to reroute the train. It'll take them about 6 weeks to construct this and do that. And if we receive any invitations to drive the Golden Spike, I'll let you know.
Well,
It seems like they're moving along.
Yeah.
I mean, over there, it looks like they're.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure the rain's
it's going.
slowing
There's
down
a
a
lot
little
to
bit.
do, but
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're doing okay.
Okay. Then the final item is adjournment.
So moved. Second.
Would you call the vote?
Sid Porter?
Yes.
Melissa Hunt?
Yes.
Louis Williams?
Yes.
Adam Webb?
Yes.
Rob Clark?
Yes.
Kathy Griffith?
Yes.
Mark Ham?
Yes, we're adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.